Hey folks, welcome back to Wizardry 7. We are in the caves under Nyctalinth. We are here, we went over this direction, fought some moths and bugs, and now we're gonna go in a northerly direction. Okay. Alright, stepping into the area, your foot suddenly plunges into a soft spot in the ground, releasing an ochre green gas. Poisoned! More gas pockets! More poison! More gas pockets and poison! And gas pockets and poison. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 gas pockets we just went through. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cave thraxes. And some giant insects. Deirdre, are you gonna hide? Thank you. I think we are going to hang out here and use some things. Okay, first we'll use an acid bomb. And Blythe, what's almost used up here? Nothing's almost used up here. Let's throw some fire sticks. Angie, alright, you don't really have anything. Well, why don't you just start curing poison on some folks? Ow! Edith! Point the thing at them, not you. Alright, now let's conjure something. Let's actually just pick that group there and try a, what is this, death bomb. I mean, at this rate, we might be here for a while. Well, let's try it. Hopefully we don't backfire. That would be bad. Well, we've whittled them down a little bit. Well, it is kind of nice to use up all this stuff that's been in our inventory for a while. I gotta admit that. Andy doesn't have anything to use, does she? Well, she does have a wand of static. It is kind of just chill to sit back here and use some items. Not really at risk of having our characters die or anything. Let's see if he'll actually do anything with that hunk of fire rather than just fizzle again. Oh no, backfire! No, no, no. Keep using stuff, Blythe. Keep using stuff. We'll get through all of those sticks of one kind. She's used up the scroll. Never actually got a successful cast with the scroll, but she did use it up. Okay, let's see, what group is she focusing on? Let's just toss a blizzard on them. Go ahead and give yourself some stamina. Oh, right, yeah, just has already used up all of her stuff. Yeah, blizzard them. I have faith in you, Edith, that one of these days, you're going to use that Ankh of Fire to damage the enemy. You know, let's try a mind stab at them. Stamina yourself, please. And Ankh of Fire again. Alright, Fran, that's your last toxic bomb. Actually, no, there's only one in that group. Let's use our Stink Bomb up on the big group. Hey, Edith, you finally made it. Finally got that Ankh of Fire to do something for you. I'm sure that means you probably just used it up. I'll just take a rest there. You know what? You take a rest too, Deirdre. And why not you two? I'll just take it easy for a tad. Oh, Skeleton Lord's breaking out the big spells now. Ooh, so close to using up those rocket sticks. Oh, wow. The instant death killed something, and then poison must have killed one of them. And looky here. Blythe's finally going to use up the rocket sticks. Oh, I suppose you can fight, and you can fight, and you can fight, and you can fight. Edith, you need a point of strength. God dang it. Okay, so as much fun as that fight was, using up all of our material, I'm not taking this level up. So, I hope you enjoyed us getting to redo 18 minutes of the video, folks. Okay, let's refresh where we are now. Okay, we are here. And we're having an encounter. And, you know what? Back up. Everyone's still going to hide. But this time, only a few of us are going to just use items. Why did I even look? I should remember these things. Alright, and that was not enough to trigger a level up. What do we got now? 17,000 for Edith, 33,000 for Deirdre. Hey, treasure chest. Did we make any room here? No. Nope. No room. One room for Deirdre. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see what it is first. Okay. 1 and 3 and 1. Toxic gas, it looks like. I just have to leave the rest of the stuff on the floor. Okay, let's see now. What is that? A mustard mace? I have no clue what that does. Can you identify that with a level 3? It's 5 to 12 damage. Noxious fumes. It can cause disease and knockout. Okay, I'm just going to drop that canned summon because I'm probably never going to use it. And I should give the Death Wish scroll to Connie because she is much better at scrolls. And just drop the Acid Bomb because there's only one of it. Yeah, I'm never going to use the Diamond Javelins. Okay, so let me... Deirdre has 1 slot. She has 1 slot. Now she's got 2 slots on Edith. Okay, Edith, what can you give away? You can give that Anointed Cloak away. Okay, now Edith has 3 spots. 1 and 2 and 3. And just to refresh my memory, a Lion's Claws gives resistance to missiles. A Staff of Protection against Undead. Two to 5 damage plus 1. Okay. Drop those. Drop those. You know, we could actually probably drop those Lion's Claws. It's not very fancy. Someone's got to have. Chainmail mittens. Okay, who needs chainmail mittens? I guess the good question is, you're using scale mail mittens. Go back a square. Drop those. It's a heavy crossbow, and I'm never going to use it anyway, so I'll just drop it. Heat bombs, okay. I do recall having seen bombs there. Okay, now to refresh our map location here. Alright, we'll go back to that location and then continue south. Pretty sure this is where I want to be. Yes, it is. Moths. I don't even know why I'm bothering to cast a level 1 asphyxiation, but I am. Because it feels good to do something, I guess. Well, Deirdre didn't get to cast her Kill 'em all spell. Guess that's what happens when she goes and gets herself paralyzed. Speaking of her getting paralyzed, we gotta cure that poison on her, or she's gonna keel over while paralyzed. Angie? Oh, you can't heal yourself. You don't have enough magic there. But, give Fran some hit points if you please. Give us a blessing. This might be a long fight. And then Fran. You heal her. Okay, not making very much progress here. Is it level 1 even going to do anything? Probably not. Still nothing good there. Alright, Fran, just ice ball them. Oh, for crying out loud. Silly moths and your stinking crits. Okay, refresh my memory. Where did I last save? Okay. Cave slimes. Ew. Alright. Let's see what we've got. They're probably not going to care about a stink bomb, but we can at least summon something. And just see how that one does. I know it doesn't heal very much per person, but everyone does need some healing, so it wouldn't be totally amiss. That's actually pretty good healing. Alright, here we go. The way out. We arise from the cavern into an old crumbling chamber, fallen with age and appearing to have been vacant for many, many years. Alright, let's cast some poison curing on her. Good. And now let's rest. Let's use some of that mojo tea. Here. Don't actually need too much. You don't need too much either. Okay, good. Edith's getting really close now. Just over 11,000. 27,000 for Deirdre. Outside, the area has grown tall with weeds and dry grass. All right. Okay, so you are just going to sleep them. Blythe, you can silence them. I don't know what kind of TRang those are, so we'll sleep them. Same with that bunch. Just in case, freeze them all. No reason not to double or triple crowd control them. Okay, I think we know which group is the most dangerous now. The group that has one monster active in it. Okay. Button on the wall. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to fight. Fight. Nope, not that. Back. Fight. And Deirdre, you're going to nuclear blast. And Edith, you're going to fight. And Fran, you're going to nuclear blast. And we'll pick up the pieces after this round. If at first you don't succeed, nuclear blast again. That does the trick. Oh, yay. Gobs of level up to take care of. Don't care about any of that stuff. Deirdre, you need piety. That was personality. They both start with a P and end with a T. Yeah, I really don't think we're going to keep this level up. You need speed. I'm sorry, you needed strength. Gosh darn it. Me and my fat tongue. Definitely not keeping this level up. So, that means I'm gonna quit, and I'm gonna reload, and I'm gonna fight that fight until I get this level up that we need. See you in a jiff. Welcome back, folks. Well, we fought a fight, actually a few fights, but the last fight was against a bunch of Danes, and as you can see, they silenced every one of our characters. But Edith got the point of strength she needed, and she can now be a ninja. Go ninja, go ninja, go! Alright. And she did also get her alchemy up to the next breakpoint, and there are only 2 spells available. One is Blinding Flash, which she took when she leveled up, and the other one is Awaken. So now we have to dump a whole lot more points into alchemy before we get anything out of it. And let's look at our party. Ninja, samurai, 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 ninja, ninja. Yeah, that's a rough crowd. 14,000 for Deirdre. There's that button. But let's not go through that door just yet. We enter a long-lost courtyard, whose rampant weeds have created a thicket of brush. Appearing from the center of the thicket, a forgotten statue stubbornly stands defiant, as if refusing to be covered over despite its bygone abandonment. And I forgot about this encounter. Hey, but we're not silenced anymore, so it doesn't really matter. We get to fight on our own. I don't think Deadly Poison is going to do anything against them. So let's go with Heat Bomb. I mean, as much as I want to use up that one last Deadly Poison. Alright, Edith, you're going to need intelligence and piety. And you'll see here, yep, Awaken was the only spell left for her to take. I guess the only one that matters is Deirdre, really, but good to check in, everyone. Standing at the statue, it appears less sinister than before. The stone looks fresh, as if it were carved only yesterday, although a thick layer of rust around its base suggests it has been here a long time. Gazing up into the face of the majestic figure, you detect a faint smile, and its eyes seem to almost twinkle. Search, as always. Scraping off the thick rust, you unearth a metal plate at the foot of the statue, engraved as follows: The Creator. And we need to dig at the feet of the Creator. Digging up the ground surrounding the statue, you unearth a tiny crystal figurine, apparently buried here long ago. Engraved upon the base, you discern the following: Tidnab Yimit. You found one. Tidnab Emit. Okay, and we could go out, but I know there was a way back here. I did not go. And for crying out loud, the completionist in me says, I need to go this way. Bravo, Connie. Bravo. Well, at this rate, it'll only take us 3 more levels before she can start getting spells again. Ooh, did not get intelligence or piety that time. Edith? Are you just not behaving because you don't have any armor to wear? Is this the whole Deirdre and the pants syndrome all over again? Okay, first off, let's take a look here. Spade, we should not need anymore. You have 1, 2... we're not going to use that Staff of Pro Undeath. Okay, so you got 2 spots, Fran. You have 2 spots, Edith. 1 spot, Deirdre. So that's 2, 2, 1. And 1 on Connie. Alright. Well, that's clear as daylight. 2, 1, and 4. More sticks. Oh, those look like nunchucks. No, it wasn't her. It was... And leave those because I won't use them. Okay. A halberd. Not going to use it. Because it's two-handed and we got decent stuff for our back row people already. Chain hosen. That's better than your leather boots, right? Yep, and you can wear them. So who does not have boots on? Deirdre does not have boots on. Scale Malcoif. Let us drop that. Okay, studded chausses. We'll keep those. Your stuff is identified. You don't have stuff anymore. Scale hauberk. That's better than her leather hauberk. Put some leather boots on, if you would, please. She's so close to leveling up also. When she levels up, she will also become a ninja. Oh my goodness gracious. And I'll have 2 samurai and 4 ninjas as opposed to 3 samurai and 3 ninjas. What's the world coming to? Ninjas all the way down. Yep, nunchaku. Don't care. Ratkins. Nah, I'm not gonna bother putting him to sleep. I'm just gonna do that. And remember, Deirdre needs 1 piety. 1 piety. You one stinking ratkin thief. Had to have been stealthed. Didn't take any of that damage. And just to spite us, you had to throw a poison dart and make us expend resources. You turd. Piety, please. That was not piety. Just a sec, ladies and gents. I will be back after we get Deirdre her real level up. Well, it didn't take long. Just 1 more fight, and I then also realized that even though Deirdre did not get her point of piety upon leveling up, that we had the Scarab Necklace, which would give her that point of piety. And I figured I would keep that level up after Edith leveled up and got a point of piety. So, good for her. And she is 5,178 points away from her next level up, so we're not going to change Deirdre. Oh shucks, I did change Deirdre. Well, I already changed Deirdre, so there we go for that. Oh, right, she can't put the Ring of Shielding on because she's wearing the Scarab Necklace. And I could remove Curse, but I'm not going to. And now we're back outside. I believe we should take a trip through the Anthrasax again. Go to New City, drop off some things, get ourselves healed, and come back. Not the one I want. You're the one that I want. Just in case. Okay, you know what? I'm going to actually cure poison off of... class changed. Cure poison off of Fran. Then cure it off of Blythe. And then actually heal Fran a teensy bit. I do not want her keeling over on the way to our destination. Oh yeah, we're just gonna swing and wipe them out. Okay, let's see. Deirdre. When you get your level ups, you need 1 point of intelligence and 2 points of speed. Now, I know you're not wearing pants right now, but, if you would kindly ignore the whole not having any pants on shtick and get the stat increases that you need, I'd really appreciate that. And we'll see how that goes in our next episode. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you have a great day.